One of the questions that I am most frequently asked is if I believe in reincarnation. Now, as a medium, a lot of people would assume that I don't believe in reincarnation, but in actual fact, I do. I remember many years ago, this question kept coming up, and I didn't really have an answer to it, so it forced me to look into both sides of things, life after death, as opposed to reincarnation. And can there be a connection between them? I started to look into Buddhism at the time because I really loved the idea of that particular pathway. The fact that it wasn't an actual religion, but a practice, was something that appealed to me. And I realized that millions of people around the world had a belief in reincarnation. I actually found that within Tibetan Buddhism, reincarnation wasn't seen as a belief, but it was an actual practice that lamas and enlightened people, bodhisattvas they would be called, practice to come back life after life. So during their lifetime, they practice to expand their consciousness. And it's in that expansion of consciousness that they become bigger than the physical life that they are in, that they actually become a part of the universal life. So they see consciousness very differently from Western-minded people who believe that our body, this is it. This is our body with a soul or a spirit that might travel on, and so on and so forth. We have heavens and different things that we go to that we see when we die. But for them, the idea was to practice living in a body, learn lessons in that life, reincarnate, learning from what they've done in the past to create a better version of who they are and so on until they become enlightened. And I quite liked that idea. I thought, yeah, that's a good idea. That would be an interesting thing if you could learn everything, all your mistakes. You could learn the things about yourself in this life that actually you thought you were good at, but in actual fact, they're not good for other people. All these different lessons, I thought, in one life are incredible. And imagine you could come back in a new life without these same hang-ups, without these same problems, as a better version of the person you were before.